Day7. Apparently spotted a bear. Just kidding. This is a nice little overview though. Sniper hole. This tree there right there is crazy. I mean, see all their exposed roots. It's morning. There's the sun. And this is the exit, obviously, to where we're camping, but that goes to Wheeler. And then the Wheeler goes slightly to the left, about half a mile, I'm not sure which. And it connects with Salmonberry. And then from the north side of our camp to east, to southeast, I could hear Trevor this morning. Loud exhaust on the 250R. You hear logging trucks. I haven't, obviously, today's Sunday, so didn't hear any today. Just people firing their rifles and stuff. Did hear some stuff last night. That's why I've got the mag still in the FNAR. But even might have heard a shot last night around 11 midnight or something. Couldn't quite tell. Kind of odd. Those little zones, right of way boundary. And then yesterday, when I was riding out of here, I saw a guy, it was in pretty much a utility truck, had a big old white tank, spin tire style, and brown liquid. I'm guessing it was gas, but hell, I don't know, and a lot of equipment in the back. Like, when we could describe it as forest equipment. It wasn't farming equipment. He wasn't here to mow lawns and shit. But I'm guessing he was just making sure the roads are okay. And then I realized Trevor was getting off a little later than anticipated, so doubled back to make sure he didn't come this way, but didn't because our stuff was still there. And we have a few, I wouldn't call them traps, but we have a few things in place in which if someone comes to our camp, they'll disturb these certain things, and we'll be aware of it. Later I'll buy these hunting cameras where you can put them, and if it detects any motion, it activates. It's cool for seeing what kind of critters are running around, so you don't need to eat up 12 hours of battery. For people, though it'd be a little late. But yeah, he didn't come this way. He just probably went down Wheeler. And later I saw him going down Salmonberry. The forest is really dense. I haven't scouted the river yet. Back there, there's a river. I'm gonna scout it later. Just haven't done it yet. We have it's almost as big as, I don't know if it's a machete or something a little bigger. That would help a lot. And this is the beauty. Got a lunch from Eric. And with that, I got a fucking badass bike. And I'm calling it Day7 Warthog on 2 wheels because this shit's a fucking tank. It's not the fastest, it's not the best off-road, but it does both. It's pretty fucking awesome. It's a KLR 650, 651 cylinders. It's a, I'm sorry, 651cc. It's a single cylinder, 4-stroke. I believe it generates 38 horsepower. I can't remember if it weighs 470 pounds. I think it's not 430, I think it's 470, so it's pretty heavy, but I got here in one piece. I'm still breaking it in. I got it with 2 miles. Got 29 now. Oh, I'm sorry, 38. 29 on the tank. It's got a, I can't remember if it's 5 or 6 gallon tank. Ends up by 50 miles per gallon. We're talking 250, 300 miles. I'm just breaking it into the 7K, just back and forth action. Taking into the dealer Friday or Saturday to get some parts. It does have a skid plate. See this right here? But that thing's just plastic. Thing's just plastic, so I'm getting I don't know if it's aluminum or metal or whatnot, but it's a lot more durable than that. I'm getting crash guards, or crash bars I should say. They go around, basically from here, anyways, what they do is protect the part of the bike that actually matters, the engine, training, all that stuff. It makes like the bearings a little more exposed or something, not exposed, but I mean, yeah, this part looks the best. Look at that digital camo, but it doesn't make the bike run. But yeah, the crash bars will help protect that. I don't plan on downing it, but hell, no one does, and it can happen. Got this new, locks the bike. I never had that. That shit's cool, man. I never had that. I'd always have to take my helmet in, so on a dry day like this, I can just lock it up at work. Not worry about it. Take my gloves, because I'm a cheap ass, but hey, I just bought these gloves at Hillsboro Motorsport, or Alpine Stars. I think they're Air Sports or something. They're just a lot of aerodynamic kind of, what do you call it? The air goes through them. I can't remember what you call that. But anyways, kind of nice and fluid, so hands won't be crazy hot. I've got this case in the back, 22 pounds, but you can put some saddlebags, big old like kind of thing on the back there, carry some stuff, and that'll be pretty awesome. That'll be pretty cool. Laminated temp plates. Tires are just stock. I heard they kind of suck. Felt fine to me, but got some Shinko 705s or 80/20s. That's 80% on road, 20% off road, essentially. And those, I guess, are way better than these. And those Shinkos were cheap for like 60 something and 40 something for a tire. Later I might get TKC 80s or T63 Michelins. Those are like 50/50s. Those are like real stubbies. Like you can go through mud and all that craziness. But yeah, I'm mostly just dealing with logging roads, so we'll see. And then, oh yeah, the seats, it's pretty good. But I'm getting a lot better one. They didn't have a Sargent, but I'm getting a Corbin, as my ass is going to be on there a couple hours a day, so I'm going to go. The exhaust sounds like a lawnmower. When you're going so fast, you can't even hear it. It's a single cylinder, a little shaky, but I think that's the stubbies too, possibly. But either way, getting a better exhaust, it'll sound like a real bike. It's more for just like my own pleasure, really. Unity, whatever. I think that's mostly it. I was almost going to get a windshield, but opted out. I will later, though. I could feel the wind on me, which is no different than 250. Everyone comparing this bike is like spoiled and shit. They're compared to BMWs. Me, Ninja 250R. It's uncomfortable. This thing feels like you're standing. It's just, I wasn't used to the stance, but getting better at it. I just took it from here, commute, and then I'll have 500 to 600 miles on it by the time I turn into the dealer. Put some extra miles besides my commute on it. It's just the wind. Sometimes it can be a little hard to differentiate between the wind and vehicles really far off. Yeah, things are fucking awesome though. It got 5 gears instead of 6, but everyone complaining about how it needs a 6. They're going like 85 miles an hour. High speed limits here are 55, so I go 60, 65, maybe 70, but it can handle 70 no problem. And you can go up to, that's all I need it to do. Like, it's at 5th gear, it's at 4,000 RPMs, 60 miles an hour, so that's kind of nice. That's 1,000 less RPMs than the Ninja. Although the Ninja was 5,000 RPM at 60, so it's a little less. Just, yeah. I had the sprockets changed on the Ninja so that I could lower the RPMs. up. It's got the spoke tires, which I think is better for absorption off-road, something like that. And yeah, I can't remember what kind of brakes it has, but they work fine. I heard it burns oil when highway commuting, but just keep an eye on that, make sure it's filled. And yeah, it's definitely a handful tiptoeing around, but you don't get on a bike to tiptoe around. And yeah, it's freaking great. Look at that freaking paint, that digital camo, man. That's something else. That like kind of sealed the deal. And when I got on it, holy shit, so awesome. Tempted to ride it right now down some logging roads. Hell, I might even just do that and go to Stubby's. Have a little stub. And there's a car, obviously. But yeah, nothing much going on here other than that bad boy. Yep. Take a while to pay off the loan, but it's definitely worth it. And no rent. That's why I pulled the trigger. No rent. I'm gonna be here while this shit's easy. We got a, what do you call it? What kind of saw? It's not a spooning saw. I don't know, it was in Home and Garden. It wasn't a normal saw. Crooning saw, spooning. You go to last spooning saw, crooning saw, whatever the hell type of saw. It's more versatile saw. Spooning saw, something like that. Anyways, it's because we need to cut the bucket. And a normal saw, it's going to be hard to cut a round circle around the bucket with a normal hand saw. So we got a spooning saw, whatever the hell. You guys will know what the heck that is. And it was pretty nice though. It was a nice saw. We're going to do that later and then put up a tarp. It's supposed to be nice all week, so it rained the last couple days. But yeah, it was nothing really to it. The tent is pretty much waterproof, a little condensation up top. But that's pretty much it. It kind of like drips down in these little pockets on the wall. The wall has like, I can call them these pockets that hang alongside the tent. You get a little it might a little run in there, so I sometimes keep my wallet out of there. But other than that, it's pretty much dry. We have like the power strip, Xbox 360 controllers in there, and I think everything gets dry. But we'll put up a tarp later when it does rain, so that we can just like, you know, hang out outside without getting super wet. Because there's really no, I mean, there's cover in there, but not where we're at. But it's pretty nice. See people shooting. Haven't had any visitors. I might have had one yesterday morning. I don't know if I was dreaming or not. Thinking, wow, someone actually built a tent out here. But I could have been dreaming. I don't know. It's so early, and I slept like 14 hours yesterday. I was just running on reserve. It's definitely something, but probably film my ride out of here on this bad boy. I got insurance. Insurance was even cheaper than the 250R too. I mean, I got them combined, so I think the deductibles, like, it didn't cost extra or something, and of course the normal insurance did. I think it was like 25,000, 50,000, whatever that is, I forget. But you know, I'm covered in actual cash value. They have this other thing that's like the new vehicle value, but I just did cash value. And yeah, it's even cheaper than the 250R. It's like, I believe it's $15 more a month, and so that's like nothing. Like, and later Trevor's gonna get an RC390, and yeah, I mean, when it's just that on the insurance, like, man, like, it's gonna be so cheap. I was already paying less than $400 a year. I don't know what that works out to, but 40 a month times 10 is 400. That's 30 something a month, and this is gonna be like, I want to say it was like, I don't know, 200 something dollars a year, or low 300s. I don't know, it's cheaper. That's all I know. And like Trevor brought up a good point. People that ride non-sports are maybe a little, I mean, most people are like safe and cool, but then you have a bunch of retards, and whether they're not wearing helmets in other states or they just ride like jackasses, they ruin the insurance rates for everyone else, the responsible riders. But it's a non-sport, so a lot of that, it kind of eliminates some of that that jackass crowd. Most of the videos you see are in California, called squids. Super quick, undressed, imminently dead. And guys in sandals doing wheelies and just asking to die, essentially. But I think that's pretty much it. I'll write this probably later and film it. And then, yeah, there's really not much else going on. So, till next time.